Hello and welcome to Business Book Insights, the podcast where we summarize top business books in just 5 minutes, or sometimes a bit more for the truly powerful ones. Today's episode covers The Courage to be Disliked, a life-changing book based on the psychology of Alfred Adler, written by Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. It's not just about being bold, it's about choosing to live your own life, free from the expectations and judgments of others. Part 1. You are not controlled by your past. One of the most powerful ideas in this book is that your past does not determine your future. In contrast to Freud's theory that past trauma shapes who we are, Adlerian psychology argues that we choose our present behavior based on the goals we have now. Quote, "People are not driven by past causes, but move toward future goals." For example, if someone avoids social situations, it's not because of past trauma, it may be because they are unconsciously choosing to avoid rejection. This idea gives us freedom. We are not victims of our past. Part 2. The problem is interpersonal relationships. The book says that all problems are interpersonal problems. Why? Because most of our stress, anxiety, and fear comes from our relationships with others. We often act based on how we think others will see us. We want approval. We fear being disliked. But here's the key insight. Quote, "You are not living to satisfy other people's expectations." Instead, Adlerian psychology encourages us to draw a clear line. What is your task and what is not your task? For example, it's your task to do your job sincerely, but it's not your task how others judge or respond to it. That's their task, not yours. Part 3. Freedom comes with the courage to be disliked. The title of the book comes from this idea. To live freely and authentically, you must have the courage to be disliked. It doesn't mean being rude or selfish, it means choosing to act based on your own values, even if it means some people won't like you. True happiness comes not from being accepted, but from living in alignment with your purpose. When you give up trying to control how others think, you gain emotional freedom. Part 4. Practical applications. Let's apply this to your career or daily work. Instead of saying yes to everything just to be liked, start asking, is this my task or someone else's? If you're afraid to share your opinion in meetings, remind yourself, even if I'm disliked, I'm choosing honesty over approval. In leadership, focus on guiding others, not controlling their responses. These small shifts in mindset lead to major changes in how we act, lead, and live. Part 5. Useful phrases. Here are 2 key phrases from today's episode. You are not living to satisfy other people's expectations. A reminder that your life is yours to live. Is this my task or someone else's task? A powerful tool for setting boundaries and reducing anxiety. Try using these phrases to reflect on your daily actions and decisions. That's all for today's episode of Business Book Insights. We explored The Courage to be Disliked, a book that challenges the way we think about freedom, happiness, and human relationships. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow, rate, and share. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.